All right, good evening, you guys. It is 8:15 p.m. We are starting a little late today because I was caught up in class tonight as well as a little traffic going on. So I did inform our guests that we will be starting a little late. I want to first off say thanks to each of you for joining us on tonight. This live is being brought to you by She Wins Totally, Keys Business Connect by She Wins Totally, as well as Tunnel Vision Marketing. I am going to bring on our guest, Cheronda Davis, Mrs. St. Pete Funny. so she will be joining us in just a few seconds. I want to also say thanks to each of you for tuning in and being in this space with me tonight. I welcome you here, and I hope you all welcome me into your space. So, without further ado, we're going to go ahead and introduce to you Miss Sharonda Davis. Now, sorry, this is very interactive. So, if you have any questions regarding marketing, uh, please feel free to ask your questions in the comment section as they come on screen. We will go ahead and have our guests to answer those questions for you. If there's something that I can answer, I will do that also. So, without further ado, we're going to go ahead and bring Rhonda Davis.
Hello, hello. Good afternoon.
Good evening. How you doing tonight, ma'am?
I am doing wonderful. Trying to get this camera
Awesome.
right. Sorry.
I know, like if you do turn the camera sideways, which is something I need to do as well,
Maybe
it will elongate it for you.
it's
It's like it'll make
making me
the
go sideways.
the frame much bigger. See that? There you
I'm just
go.
putting it. I put it in my phone holder.
Okay. All right. So again, you guys, we have Sharonda Davis. Thank you so much for joining us, Sharonda.
Absolutely.
Um, Can you go ahead and tell our viewers a little about who you are and what it is that you do?
Sure. I'm Cheronda Davis, like you said. From Tunnel Vision Marketing is my business. Hold on, I'm having an issue.
Okay, she's off for a second. Just give her a moment. I'm sure she'll jump back on. Looks like her phone probably just logged out by mistake. It does that sometimes, I guess. But again, she's with Tunnel Vision Marketing. And you can log back on at any time, Sharonda. And there she is.
Hello,
Okay.
hello. Did I lose you?
Yeah, just temporarily. It happens,
I don't know
especially when you're on live. Those type things you expect. So,
Okay.
yeah, you were in the middle of telling everyone who you are and what it is that you do.
Yes. So I'm Cheronda Davis. I am the CEO of Television Marketing Elite. We are incorporated. We're not an LLC. We're incorporated because I have other entities underneath me. Um, so I would like to say a marketing expert because I've been in the business for a while. I know what I'm doing. Um, I do from marketing to branding to basically business startup. I'm a whole consulting marketing company all in one.
Okay. And so, what type of marketing do you do? Do you do logos, website? What exactly is it, as far as marketing that you do?
Yes, I do logos, I do websites, I do business plans, I do from digital marketing to Um, there's 19 different marketing tactics. So, and I do them all. Um, there's B2C, which is business to customer. There's B2B, which is business to business. Um, then there's so much. I have notes so I don't get off track here. But there's outbound marketing, there's personalized marketing, there's direct marketing, there's partnership marketing or partner marketing, is what they call it. There's telemarketing. There's I got so many notes. Word of mouth marketing, which is the best. There's brand marketing. There's cause marketing, inbound marketing, search engine marketing, content marketing. Did I finish any
So
more?
is it safe to say there's so many different forms of marketing, not just
There's
social media
19
marketing?
forms of exactly.
Okay, okay. And so in the aspect of um a business that's starting out, how important is marketing? Well, not just startups, just a business in general.
Just the
How
business in
important is
general. It's very important because marketing is basically the process of how you create your communication with your um, exchange, deliver and exchange through your customers, clients, partners, or society. So marketing is really about communication,
it? Hmm.
and there's different forms of communication. A lot of people that I know, and I don't want to say small business anymore. I want to say thriving businesses from now on because businesses are thriving to be bigger and better. So the communication between thriving businesses is usually social media.
Okay, can you repeat that because it's an echo. I don't know if you have your phone covered, but there's an echo in your phone.
Okay, maybe is that better?
Yes.
Okay, so I was saying I don't want to call businesses a small business anymore. I want to call it a thriving business. I don't know where this echo is coming from. Hold on. Mm, I don't know. Is it doing it now?
No, it's not.
Okay.
Let's just
Um.
yeah, if you just keep talking because that's it, it will it's clear and then it kind of starts to echo. But you're
Okay.
okay right now.
Okay. Um. I was saying that I don't want to call small businesses small. I would like to call them thriving because they're thriving to be bigger businesses, better businesses. Still, and still feel like it's
Yeah, it's okay. We'll get through it.
okay.
Yes, it is okay. I mean, to call it thriving,
Uh-huh.
but we do want to make sure that we recognize businesses as the SBA,
Right.
Small Business Administration does.
Right.
We do all of our businesses are thriving businesses, and we know that, but
Right.
technically we
Absolutely.
are considered, small business enterprise until we
Hmm.
become
Until you become right,
a
until you
large
get big.
enterprise.
Right. But it's basically the communication. So when you are putting out marketing content for social media, it's the communication that you're putting out, it's the content that you're putting out, that you're marketing your business to your potential client partners, customers, and the society that's out there.
Yeah, got it. Got it. So I see like a lot of people in our communities, like on Facebook, social media, they reach out to you for they reach out to you for their logos, for
Mhm.
their websites and everything.
Mhm.
Like, how do you come up with the concept for those things? Do they usually have an idea that they tell you, or is it something that you're coming up with on your own?
Um, Sometimes some people have an idea of what they want. Um, and I usually take their vision and, bring it forth. Sometimes people don't have no idea of what they want. And so I kind of pick their brain. And once I start, picking their brain and seeing exactly what their business is, what their niche is, then from there, that's how I create, a logo or a website.
Well, tell us how tunnel vision, like, how did you come up with that name? Because I can think of so many things about having, I'm always saying having tunnel vision, not looking to the left or the right. How did you come up with the name Tunnel Vision? That is such a good name for your
It
business.
is.
Yes.
Okay. Tunnel vision was um, brought to me in a dream because my husband had been saying, you're making all these companies millions of dollars. You need to do your own marketing. And I kept saying, well, I'm not ready for entrepreneurship right yet. And he kept saying, why? And I'm like, because I'm just not ready yet. And so I, was sleeping one day and I woke up and my husband was like, what are you writing? And I'm like, I'm writing down um business names. And he said, oh. And I said, yeah, I had a dream and these names came up, but I kept going back and circling tunnel vision. And he
Hmm.
goes, I can see that. And I said, yeah, I can see it too, because it's just a vision of the future. And that's how I think, with the tunnel vision.
Yes.
And so then I was like, okay, I need a logo that actually shows like tunnel vision. And that's why you see it's like an eye with
Hmm.
a road going into it. So it's like an actual tunnel vision is how I came up with the logo. So that was kind of neat.
Yeah, your logo actually matches the name of your
It does.
business. Like when you see it, I can see just what
Right.
you were trying to envision, and I mean it's a great,
Mhm.
great thing, great job. So tell me this,
Mhm.
a business that want to a um start marketing, where would
Mhm.
you suggest they start?
I suggest that you focus on your target audience and start with social media, because social media is the biggest platform out there right now.
And it's
So,
free.
I suggest that you have a separate Facebook account with your business name and link it to your IG page. So when you post on Facebook, it also posts on Instagram.
And that minimizes
Saves you a lot of time and effort.
yeah, absolutely. And then they have, like, when you want to group all of your social media accounts together,
Mhm.
yeah, don't they have like Linktree, and that helps
Yeah.
you to group everything together?
Yeah, they do. And you can link everything together and make it, like I said, make it more easier for you to, start marketing your company,
Okay.
your brand, or whatever.
And so, well, not a backup, but what goes hand in hand with that is the website, because if social media goes down, you
Hmm.
have your website, and your website is going to tell all about your business, what it is you do, the things that you have done, your contact
Right.
information, and it captures data as well. So, make sure you have your website. And if you're looking, to
Uh-oh.
start getting into funding your business, they want to see those things.
I'm
They want to
sorry, I
see
didn't
your
get that last
presence.
part.
Can you hear me? You good?
I can't hear you.
You all right over there, Sharonda?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, you've gotten a little low, but just
Yeah,
speak
it
up
went
just a little
low.
bit.
The volume did
Yeah. I think it's
for
when the
some
phone
reason.
rang, it somehow does something with the system.
I don't know. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. You're low, but we can hear
I can
you.
hear you too.
You
It's
can hear
really
me?
low. I don't know why. Hold on. Yeah. Is that better?
Yes, that's much better.
You're whispering on my end. I don't know. You're kind of it's really low on my end. I'm sorry.
Okay, one of our guests said that he can hear. He can hear, you can hear us both, right?
Say that again.
One of our guests did say he can hear us both. What you may want to do is log out and log right back on. I'll
Okay.
speak
Okay. Let
about
me try it
somewhat of the
real quick.
website and what we were speaking about before. When you have a website, like when you're going after funding, that's one of the things that they want to see. They want to see your presence, what you're doing, making sure that you have a professional website, um, so that it has your contact information, it has the work that you have done, the work that you are doing. They want a legitimate website. And that's one of the things that Sharonda was stating that she offers as well, when it comes to marketing. There are more outlets for marketing, not just social media. There are so many other ways that you can market your business, but the best form of marketing is word of mouth.
Yes,
Okay.
definitely.
All right. So, do you want to touch on? And that's one of the things that Sharonda was saying.
I'm sorry. Go say that again.
Is it delayed on your end, sweetie?
I can hear it. I can hear it now.
You can hear it?
Um,
Okay, good.
yeah.
No, I was saying the best form of marketing is word of mouth.
Yes.
Yes, that's one of your best forms of marketing, and that all goes back to providing excellent customer service. Because if you provide a great
Absolutely.
service to someone, they're
Mhm.
gonna tell someone else, and it's just gonna keep going and going and going. And this is how you gain repeat customers. This is how you
Right.
gain new customers.
Mhm.
But I want Sharonda, because this is her area of expertise, what type of advice can you give to someone just starting out in their business and they cannot afford um, marketing, like a big marketing package?
Mhm.
Can you help them out in those
Mhm.
areas? Do you
Yeah.
offer packages to start a business out with?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I can actually work with their budget and start them off small until they, you know, reach their goal of where they're trying to reach. Mm, mm. And then sorry.
It's okay. We understand. We all have kids. We're all,
No, that's the
I
big
get it.
kid.
We get it. We understand.
That's the big kid, the husband.
Oh, okay. I understand that one too.
Yeah, but like I was saying, yes, I do work with budgets. So, um, like I said, you just contact me and just let me know. We could first work out a plan and see where you are and where you need to be, and then work with you from there.
Okay. Well, can you tell everyone how to reach you for your services?
Absolutely. I'm on Facebook, of course. Tunnel Vision Marketing Elite. I'm on Instagram as Tunnel Vision Marketing Elite. I also have a Square app right now. It's on Square, and you can find it on Television Marketing Elite. My website, I'm actually working on a new one right now, so it's not up and running, but when it does, I'll post it. I also can be reached by business phone, and that's 727-313-7269.
Okay, so what I want you to do, because they say you were echoing, if you went once the feed is over, if you can just go ahead and drop all of your contact information, so if someone wants to reach you regarding your services, they will
Okay.
be able to reach you directly.
Okay.
Now, my question that I ask all of my guests that comes on, it's
Mhm.
two of them. First, if
Mhm.
someone was trying to get into your industry, what will be the first thing you tell them?
If somebody was trying to what now? I'm sorry.
Get into the marketing industry,
Mhm.
like what were some of the challenges that you faced when you came into this particular industry?
Um, you gotta know your clientele. You gotta know your market. Know what you're doing. That's the biggest thing I can tell you. Know what you're doing, because if you don't know what you're doing and you are trying to get clientele, they're gonna know right away that you're not, you're not what you say you are. So know the market, know what you're doing, do your research.
Mm. All right. And so my last question is, and then I'll open it up for anyone that may
Mhm.
have questions. So
Mhm.
someone that maybe started out in business, or they could have been in for a while and they feel like giving up, what type of advice would you give them or encouragement would you give them?
Um, Plan and execute. Um, that's really what I could tell you. Plan and execute, because if you do a work management tool to your business and stay organized, um, I mean, you're gonna have hardship. Every business does. And then there's seasons, and there's in seasons and out seasons of all businesses. So you just want to prepare for your businesses that um I mean, for your seasons that are not, not successful. And then when you're able to have a successful season, you want to make sure you plan ahead and put those away for those times. So it comes with the territory of just being in business, period.
Right. And I have to agree with you on that wholeheartedly. It's very important to know when your peak seasons are. You can
Mhm.
be doing really, really good one month, but you
Mhm.
have to plan, for those months when you're not going to be doing so great. So
Right.
going out to splurge because you may have made $10,000 that month.
Mhm.
That $10,000 as an entrepreneur that you made, it has to be applied. I tell everyone, entrepreneur pretty much to me means the last one to get paid.
Yep. It
And
does.
sometimes being I'm not gonna say broke, but in between blessings. So you
Yeah.
definitely have to
Yeah.
plan ahead. Um, if you can pay your bills, just like Royce just said, if you can stay ahead and build, um,
Right.
then that is key because you never know. Like in the bail bond industry, like we may
Mhm.
take a hit, like a 5, 10, $15,000 hit, and it'd be like, well, dang, you on the verge of losing darn near everything if you don't have, that cushion, because
Mhm.
of not even something that you've done, but because of someone
Right.
else. So, um, splurging, it's okay to,
Right.
have fun sometimes,
Right.
but splurging, I don't recommend. I recommend you put some to the side and have enough in reverse and reserve to cover you for at least 6 months.
Right. And
Mhm.
also like I've noticed and I've been in rooms with people that are very successful and they do different accounts for different things. So
Mhm.
they might have a Christmas account, a vacation account, this and they put money
To the
in it,
side.
different at different times. So when they say, oh, you need like when you go to get in an apartment 3 times the rent, that should already be 3 times the rent in some account plus, something else. So yeah, it's safe to say that is good advice. You know what I mean?
But it doesn't always happen like that.
It
It does
doesn't,
not
but if
always
you can
happen
put
like
it
that.
away, you can put it away.
Yes,
You
if
know,
you can do it.
if you can, yeah.
Yes, and it does require self-discipline. One of my cousins and I,
Hmm.
he maneuver like he transport boats
Hmm.
all over the country.
Okay.
And he say what he tries to do is save like at least $100, put $100 aside every day. That was
Hmm.
what he started out with. I'm sure it was, that was years ago, so I'm sure it has grown
Right.
then. But that was like his reserve money. He just put
Hmm.
it to the side, um, and when he needed it for an emergency, then it
Right.
was like readily accessible to him. And
Yeah.
I kind of adopted that motto as well. It's a great motto to have. But another thing is,
Hmm.
and I know we're getting off subject, and I'm gonna come back and allow everyone to ask questions. But
Okay.
here's another thing that I've encountered over the years, and just wanted to, share this with our entrepreneur friends and
Hmm.
families. Um, when you make money, you make money for the day. Say you made $500 that day, right?
Hmm.
And then you're going to the store and you're buying $500 worth of items that you made on that day. And I'm saying it because it happens. It
It
does
does.
happen. So you've made this 500 and then you just spent out this 500. So you
Hey.
ain't really made nothing that day. So you just have to be mindful, like when you get that money, to either
Hmm.
put it in the bank or do some, get it out your pocket.
Yep.
Go ahead and start allocating it, this amount for the bills, this amount for payroll, whatever it is. But it's so easy to do. And that's one of
Listen,
the
I
mistakes
I
that
learned
a lot
I
of us
learned the
make.
hard way. I started entrepreneurship as a cosmetologist, and listen, the money came in and went out the same day.
Right out. Right out. And then you be at the end of the month like, well, dang, where's all the money I just,
Exactly.
it's
Now I
gone.
gotta run specials, do everything to pay my bills. Like,
No,
oh
no,
goodness.
we're not doing that no more. I said, 2023 and
Right.
beyond, we are working smart and
Right.
not so hard. So
Right.
I'm going to open up the floor for anyone that has any marketing questions or any questions for Sharonda that they want answered. If not, then she will include all of her contact information in
Hmm.
our comment section so that you can reach out to her directly. So I'm opening the floor for you guys to ask questions. And while they're thinking about it, did you have
Hmm.
anything else you would like to say, Sharonda?
Um, I'm gonna just say that um in your business, you know, when you are marketing, make sure that it's okay to look at other people who are doing the same thing that you're doing, um, and get ideas because because they're doing something, you could figure out an idea that may work for you and use it. And so you can say, oh, well, such and such does this. I wanted to do that, but I wasn't going to do it that way. Okay, well, do it the way you was going to do it because their business is not your business. Their customers is not your customers and so forth. So you just never know where a client can come from just because you're executing something that you want to do.
Okay, you have a question, Sharonda from Fancy Nancy.
Hmm.
Cheronda Davis, what is the general fee just for basic marketing? And at what point do you recommend a new entrepreneur should decide to begin marketing?
General fee starting off is about 250. And then what was the other part of it? I'm sorry.
And at what point do you recommend a new entrepreneur should decide to begin marketing? So when should a new entrepreneur begin marketing?
Right away. There's no time to hold back.
Right. Right. Absolutely. Because if they don't know who you are, how could they know where to
Right.
support, where to buy from?
Right.
Now, my last question for you is
Hmm.
when it comes to social media marketing,
Hmm.
what are some do's and don'ts?
Um, Dues are make sure you are putting your business out there. Like just even if you posting your logo, post your logo, post your logo, post your logo. The Also, you know, interact with people who are commenting about your product, commenting about your services. Interact with those people. Don't just leave them to wonder if, or don't try to just go behind and inbox them, DM them, direct message. No, put it out there on social media. Let people know that you are approachable and you will answer their questions. And then the the only don't that I say do not do is argue with somebody about your business on Facebook.
That's a
I've
big
seen that done so many times.
yeah.
Don't do it.
And just as a to add on to that, if you are sharing your logos or you're putting your business out there on social media, go ahead and pay for an ad, like a sponsored
Hmm.
ad. They're not that
Hmm.
expensive. You can
No, they're not.
yeah, you can pay for ads on
Hmm.
Facebook as well as on Instagram.
Hmm.
You can create reels for your business,
Yes.
and creating reels would allow you to make money as well. So take
Hmm.
advantage of that.
Right.
Get on LinkedIn. LinkedIn is for professionals.
LinkedIn. Yep.
You can partner with,
Yeah.
individuals
Yeah.
and collaborate on certain things.
Right.
So those are, just minimal things that you can do, and you can
Yep.
reach out to Sharonda for
Hmm.
a little more extensive things that you can do as far as marketing for your business.
Right.
I've
Go on
taken,
Canva. Canva. I don't. I use Canva a little bit. Just if I've created something on Adobe Illustrated, and then I need Canva's help, as in to organize it in the way I need to. But a lot of flyers and business
mhm,
things are made on Canva if you can't afford to pay someone
mhm.
for those services. So if you don't have the money or the resources to do it, you're gonna have to do it, and it means you're gonna be working around the clock to do it. So you have to put in the work to get it done. And nobody's going to push your business as much as you push your business. So, I mean, I do a lot of, I share a lot of people's, business posts or business things or content or whatever, but I'm not gonna be available all the time to share it like that or see it like that because if I'm not on social media, I won't see it. But um, but if you focus on putting it out there, you never know who sees it. So definitely, get an ad, do your research. And if you have a question, like if you don't have the money and you're trying to create something and you got a question on how to do this, contact me. I mean, I'm very approachable. I try to do my best in helping people, get what they need in business so that they can strive. So I'm very for everybody striving in business. So just contact me and say, hey, just you ain't got to tell me your life story, but just say, hey, Shonda, I can't afford you right now, but this is what I'm trying to do. Do you have, you know, can you help me out with this or whatever? And you never know, sometimes I do things just um because God blesses me that way. So
Yeah, you want to see everybody win.
yeah,
Yep,
absolutely. She
absolutely.
totally wins.
We thank you so much for your time, and I thank you also for always being available for us.
Uh-huh.
We will definitely be working on a few things for She Wins Totally coming up
Yes,
soon. Uh,
absolutely.
and just please remember to drop your business information in the comment section so that the people will know how to reach you for your
Okay.
marketing services. Okay.
Okay. One thing I want to kind of market before I leave. My husband is Damian Davis, the comedian. Um, he is starting his new podcast starting January the 23rd. I'm getting ready to put the content out for everybody to put it out. If you see it, share it. Please do me a favor and share it. And we want to get as many people as we can listening to his podcast on Monday night starting January the 23rd. So have a good night. Thank you, Kenyatta, and you guys.
I look
Bye.
forward to seeing it and listening to it. All right.
All
Tunnel
right.
Vision Marketing, Cheronda
All
Davis,
right.
guys. All right. Okay, y'all. Y'all just heard from Miss Cheronda Davis with Tunnel Vision Marketing. She dropped some jewels for you guys. She's going to put her information in the comment section. I thank you so much for tuning in again, inviting me into your space. I look forward to speaking with you guys again next Tuesday. I will be posting on who will be on the podcast on next week. So, again, thank you guys for your continued support. If you would like your business featured on our podcast, you can always email me at admin at shewinstotally.org, or you can DM me directly on Kenyatta Rucker. Um, if there's nothing else, again, thank you guys. This podcast was brought to you by Keys Business Connect by She Wins Totally. I pray and I hope that you guys have a super fantastic rest of the week. Tomorrow will be hump day. Happy hump day in advance. And I look forward to talking with you all soon. God bless.